If you guys been listening to my videos last few days, I've been telling y'all I'm not going to jump on Basher Omarosa bandwagon. And I told y'all, I know Omarosa said things and did things that I despise. I've done plenty of videos calling out Omarosa and her self-hatred. I've done that, her opportunistic nature. But what got to me is how, from Friday to this point, how certain elements in the media and politicians, talking heads, have been talking about her as if she's an idiot, she's unqualified, and she shouldn't have been where she was at. But I've yet to hear them say those same things about the white women and other ethnicities that's in that White House or ever been in politics. Okay, Omarosa is a college-educated woman. She's not dumb. What Omarosa made her mistake at is when she was on Apprentice, and they made her to the angry black woman. And let me tell y'all, the only reason why they did it because she's a darker hue, and she embraced it, which I can understand to a point. She saw it was a way to make money and get her name out there, but it's backfired on her. So when anytime she goes somewhere and does something, she will be painted as the villain. Because I remember before Michael Clark Duncan had passed, she was doing something through charity thing, and she was being criticized by white women on those entertainment shows. I'm like, she's doing something for charities, helping our community. Well, today, Inside Edition, them decided they wanted to bring up her Michael Clark Duncan's, when their time together. Man's been dead, what, 5, 6 years now? If that. And they put up an old interview with his sister and everything, trying to insinuate that she done something nefarious. And I thought that was low. And I said it back at the time when it happened. She's married now. She's happily married. They see her praising her husband. They don't like that. The Inside Edition leans to the right, folks. I always said that because listen to the stories how they slam her. Donald Trump called her a dog today. We knew what he meant. So today, all the media, and they couldn't avoid it any longer. But I guess some people in the media have been watching maybe they saw my video or something, I don't know. But I said it's racially tinged. And you got some of the black women that was on that criticizing, and now they're talking about what Donald Trump says racist. But what y'all did was y'all got on TV and set the table with these white men and white women criticized, so you gave an opening to these racists. Now, as I said in my other videos, I am not defending Rosa Southern sold out, but we all have sold our souls sort of to these jobs and to white supremacy. If you really want to get into nitty gritty, but some of us have walked away from it, and some of us haven't. But Omarosa had to have had doubts about it or had some issues. That's why she recorded conversations. Because maybe Omarosa ain't much as a coon as we think she is. She was getting paid. She said, I'm going to get paid, but while I'm here, I'm going to cover my ass. So when these motherfuckers come after me or try to say something about me, I got receipts. She released when they asked her about Donald Trump and saying the N-word, that black chick, could they Katrina Pearson or something. She's another black person. She's light, and she has that look. That's like, is she fully black or whatnot? She black. There's another black woman that worked for one of the Trump boys. Was things all talking to Omarosa because Donald Trump got talking about it because somebody had dirt about Trump saying nigger on more than one occasion. A lot of people forget Tom Arnold one was talking about Donald Trump when he was doing the election. Yeah. Mark Burnett over at The Apprentice. Yeah, he got behind the scenes footage of Donald Trump calling people nigger, using the N word, and everybody dismissed Tom Arnold because that's Tom Arnold. Now remember, but way before Donald Trump decided he was going to run for president, before the birth thing, I told y'all this dude was racist. Now everybody was dismissing Omarosa, saying, she lied, she full of shit, blah 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 blah. When she came out with a recording where two other black women and her was talking about Donald Trump using the N-word. And Omarosa said that, she said, nah, he said it. And the other women, and then the other woman said, yeah, he said it. The one that got on TV Monday night, swore it down that Donald Trump never used a racial slur, saying that Omarosa was lying. She and this morning she turned around, she lied. We never said that it never exists or whatever she said. She got caught lying. And I told y'all on my other video, I said, wait and see what's gonna happen. I keep telling y'all, when y'all like, oh, I'm not down with her. I'm not telling y'all to be down with her. I'm telling y'all to get all the facts before we start jumping on bandwagons, because I'm telling you what they're trying to do is destroy credibility. But she got a lot of dirt. And I told y'all, I said, this woman ain't stupid. They want to play her as a stupid black woman. She ain't stupid. I told y'all, if she's conniving, she's aggressive. She playing their game. Yeah, oh, Harvey, you must not crush it. No. This ain't about attractive, nothing. This is about how black folks, at least some, have got wise to how to play their game. See, we don't know how to play white folk game. See, when I was working a job, I went strictly by the book. So when they came in and complained, I said, right there in black and white, it says this is procedure. You said this is the guidelines. This is what you got. If it's not correct, you change it and change it across the board. They would look at me, and I know they just sound like a smart ass nigga. I'm not stupid. My parents told me that's how you get them. You got to be 20 steps ahead of them. I'm talking about. Excuse me, folks. Excuse me a second. You got to be 20 steps ahead of them, because they think they're smarter than you. And when I'm talking about those who are racist, those who are non-racist, they're not out here trying to do tit for tat. Now, don't get me wrong. There are white folks who are arrogant, and there's white folks who are racist. That's the difference. Donald Trump and his ilk, those people in the White House, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, she's a flat-out racist. You can look at it in their face and see it. Watch how they answer certain questions, how they respond. You had an old girl work for MSNBC. I forget her name. She be in the morning. I can't think of her name. She asked, can you confirm or deny something to Sarah Huckabee Sanders? She said, I don't know if he ever said. That's very telling right there. Most people say, well, you know what? I know Mr. Trump, and I've never heard Mr. Trump say any racial stories around me. That's how she could have answered me. She was afraid. She didn't know how to answer because she can't think. I told y'all, I said, I'm not saying dumb. I said, for her to go in and record conversations, somebody had to say something, or she had to hear something, or she said she knew who she was dealing with. But what gets me is that our women, our black women, are sitting on these panels with these white women and white men and gay white folk at that. Because I know it's the gay folk, they throwing more shade at Omarosa as well. And I'm like, wait a minute. Trump and them insulted y'all, but y'all man, y'all didn't think a black woman was gonna go that far, and she might be the one that might give a lot of trouble for the Trump administration. And they're afraid that Omarosa is gonna spill something. Now, as long as Omarosa don't spill no government secrets, she okay. But these conversations where they talking about race and how to set up people and all that stuff and media manipulation and certain images, they fucked. But this morning, this afternoon, I saw something that really rubbed me the wrong way. Now, if y'all don't know who this is Gail King. This is Oprah Winfrey's best friend. This is the girl, the woman Oprah always talk about Gail King. And always for years, people have been suspect in a relationship. There are people who are the same sex are close friends, but their relationship has always been that question mark. Now, I usually don't go there with that, but Gail King did something this morning that tells me that a lot of this hatred or self-hatred that we exhibit in our community, it comes from our females. Now, I say, what about the black man? He learns from his mama. She's the first teacher. And especially he has feminine qualities and shit, we get that from females. Now, some of you sisters out here going to get mad at me for saying that, but I say some. I don't talk about all. I say some. Omarosa was on a CBS this morning, and Gail King asked Omarosa, it's rumors that, reason why this might be going on, or I'm paraphrasing, because, Donald Trump had an intimate relationship, or have had a relationship. And Omarosa, you see, she was like, huh? And it reminded me of when Robin Roberts did to Chris Brown and Nate Parker, like, whoa, why would you ask that question? Gail King basically threw out there a question that she would have never thrown out to any of these white women that was accusing Bill Cosby, Tavis Smiley, or any other black man. They would, or any man. She would have never asked that. She asked another black woman that the reason why, or suggested the reason why Omarosa is doing this because she ain't getting the pipe from Donald Trump anymore, or because she was close to him. Let me tell you something, Gail. What you did was play into a stereotype about black women. See, this is why a lot of black men in the community we pulling our hair out. This is why our fathers been putting their grandfathers. I remember hearing old black men say, he said, the only three free people on this planet is a white man, a white woman, and a black woman. The last two may not be in that order. It can be a black woman depending on what's going on. And he said a black woman would say things and do things in public that would embarrass you. And now I see sisters cutting each other's throat. It was one thing cutting black men's throat. But see, brothers and say, we let y'all to your own devices now. Why would she say that? Almost could easily say, Gail, why would you even say that? Why would you even put that out there? Should I question you how you got to where you at? Should I question you about you heard Oprah? And Gail was nasty towards her. Remember, Omarosa ain't the only black woman that's associated with that Trump White House. As I said, the black chick that was on TV, Katrina Pearson, who's always defending Trump, swapping down that they wasn't talking about Donald Trump using the word nigger. There was another black woman that was close to was assistants to Trump's sons, and then you got those two coonettes that was making videos playing mammies. And there's a few others out there. So y'all say why they going after Omarosa? As I said before, Omarosa is a darker skinned female. Omarosa she's educated. And Omarosa, she's a cutthroat. And they know that Omarosa play the game like they play the game. They don't like that. Before another black woman who's old enough to be her mother. Y'all have to remember, Gayle King is in her 60s. Yes, Gayle King could have had Omarosa as a young woman. Because if Oprah's son survived, when Oprah's son would be in his mid 40s, closer to 50 years old. Yeah, y'all remember Oprah had a son. I think he died in birth or something or abortion or something. I can't remember exactly how it went. But anyways, it is possible. Gail sat on a panel with a white man, worked with Charlie Rose for years, and to this day she ain't badmouth Charlie Rose. Gayle King didn't say to CBS News, said, I don't think that Julie Chen, regardless if she's married to Les Moonves, should be on air. She's not answering questions. Remember, she sat on a show with her, Sharon Osbourne, Eve, Aisha Tyler, Sarah Gilbert, Cheryl Underwood, telling Camille Cosby to leave her husband. You didn't say that, but when it gets to Omarosa, you want to throw shade because y'all make a white folk in the media criticize. See, I know when white folks criticize us, good or bad, black folks they make us look bad. They make us look bad. Remember, what's the old girl that worked for Ebony, Jamila? What's her name? Jamila Mew said she's embarrassed. Y'all embarrassed us, or white people. She's embarrassed. To see them talking around white because of black. I can't remember how it went. But my thing is, you got black folks that, man, they embarrassed us for these white folks. They're doing this. Omarosa, what was her position? Y'all don't say nothing. None of these women, no white one came out of woodwork accusing Cos. Y'all say, what do you do? What's your employment is? What do you do to make your money? What were you doing prior? You didn't do that, but you get on there, ex a black woman, or insinuate that she's screwing, but you was offended when that white guy wrote that book and insinuated that Donald Trump and Nikki Haley had an intimate relationship. Remember how everybody was offended by that? Remember when it was insinuated and people read between the lines? Y'all don't believe me? Go back and look for the clips where people said was offended by Donald Trump and Nikki Haley. Remember they was doing that out there? But Gayle King, she came up to Omarosa and said that. See, sisters, y'all can be disrespectful to each other in public. It ain't just black men, y'all. Y'all cut each other's throat. Gail, she thinks she's safe. Excuse me. Remember, Gail is on a show with Nora O'Donnell. She left MS and she been over there. You got Alice Wagner. All they gotta do is say, Gail, we don't need your service anymore. You ain't that young chick that you can go work at a news station and bend over a desk or control a pound and get pounded. Gail King, Oprah Winfrey got Twitter yet because they got on knees, and now you want to project. They had a nerve to yell sexual harassment, but you basically said to a sister in front of the CBS viewing audience, she might be doing this because she had a relationship with Donald Trump. Excuse me. But when the white woman came out, talking about they took money, they slept with Donald Trump, you didn't question them like that. You said if anybody was questioning them like that, they wrong. A woman can be controlled for her body. It's funny how you and Oprah defend white women who whore around, but if a black woman is insinuated, y'all, if especially they go against white supremacy, y'all alienate them. I've watched Gayle King. She's arrogant. The only reason why she's skyrocketing, she's Oprah friend. Other than that, Gayle King would probably be retired by now. She'll be working some local market somewhere when nobody know who she is. Gayle King's not the first black woman to get on a newscast or a talk show and throw their own people under the bus. But lately, I've been seeing more black women do it to each other. And I noticed some sisters that are a little bit lighter complexion, they go hard on darker skinned sisters. Or when they read a news bulletin and a black woman get caught doing something wrong, they make a face. You hear, what was she thinking? But when white women get caught doing the same thing, ain't a peep out of. And I've talked about this before, and this is not an attack on black women as a whole. There's a certain black females that think they in. Robin Roberts disrespected Omarosa in front of Felicia, and they never said that to a racist white woman. When Megyn Kelly was over at Fox spewing all that hatred, y'all black women took up for Megyn Kelly when Trump said something. She's bleeding everywhere and blood comes from everywhere. You was one of the people defending Megyn Kelly, Gail, and Oprah, Whoopi Goldberg, Cheryl Underwood. But you get a sister on TV, you insinuate that she's a whore. Look, I'm not a fan of Omarosa. I think that she sold her soul by working for Donald Trump. But the woman ain't dumb. That's why she recorded those conversations. Why ain't y'all going after those other black women that work for the Trump administration or speak highly of it? Y'all ain't said nothing about the two black women out there cooning. Y'all ain't said nothing about the old girl that lied, went on TV and said, Rosa, it's like she's writing a movie or something. And the other one said, oh, I'm bad. Y'all gonna lie on me? Gonna play like I'm dumb? She released the clip, she released the audio, and they tripping over themselves. Let me say this again to my brothers and sisters. Before we start jumping to the gun because somebody leans politically to this or that, let's get all the facts. Because I told y'all, when I see us doing shit to each other or us attack regardless of the situation, I gotta call out whether I like that person or not. As I said before, I am not a fan of any black person that works for the Trump administration. But when I see racist attacks or see a certain tone, I gotta point it out. Regardless, you have to be consistent. But I told y'all in my other videos, I said, Rosa ain't dumb. Now today, some people changing their tune. It's like, wait a minute. At first everybody said she was lying. Now Rosa said, okay, y'all sound lying. Okay. She said, there's more to be calm. Because I said she too calm. She too fucking calm. And then people say, oh, something happened. Ain't nothing gonna happen, Rosa. If anything happened, all eyes right on the Trump administration, anybody around. If she got faulty fucking brakes and her brakes go out, they're gonna be looking at the fucking Trump administration. See, let me tell y'all something. If this is 1960s, these early 70s, I might say yeah. But we as black folk gotta quit being paranoid to call out shit. I told everybody. I said when they did that, I said, y'all, let's see what she got to say. Some people say, I ain't supporting her. I ain't actually to support her. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is step back and observe. See, we have to be more observant as a people. We have to sit back and understand how the game is being played. That's why some of us are successful and some of us are not successful, because we don't know how to play the game. But I would have never said in front of a mixed company, ask a black man or a black woman something that personal. There's ways she could have asked a question. She could say, no, people are curious about you and Donald Trump's relationship or work relationship, how close you guys are. She could have did that. She came out and y'all intimate. I'm telling you right now, I used to give her the benefit. I say, well, I'm not going to hate on her because Oprah. But I'm telling you, Gail throws shade at black folk. I've watched it in recent last year or so, and some people say she's been doing it long, but I think I paid attention a little bit more since Oprah been over there on CBS frequently because she worked over there for 60 Minutes as a correspondent. Let me tell y'all something. It's these black women, especially these older ass black women who are doing this shit. They the one that told y'all young sisters, you don't need a man. Y'all strong and independent. They turn around, they fuck their way to the top. Now they pass the judgment on y'all. Now they figure y'all coming along gonna get their jobs. So they say, wait a minute, I still got some mileage and I still want to work. Gail should be retired by now. Let some other sister come in. Nah, I want to be on camera. They love that camera. They love going on Hollywood premieres and shit. I have no respect for a black man or black woman that coon in mixed company. I have no respect for you. But at the same time, when I see people piling in, I'm like, why they dumping on this person in particular? Why are they saying this when they not being consistent? See, if they was being critical of all the motherfuckers that work at the Trump White House that ain't supposed to be in positions, ain't qualified, you would never heard me. I would have never done it. I said, I'm Rosa, get what she gets. But it was personal. The tone I picked up on, I'm like, nah, I gotta say something about that. But when you got other black folks piling on, that's why I told y'all about the whole Chris Brown thing. I said it was Oprah Winfrey, Wendy Williams, Tyra Banks, and a few others that went out there and spoke ill of that young brother. And they basically gave a green light for everybody else to join in. Nate Parker, who was out there bringing like black women, straight and gay, and gay black men. I keep trying to tell y'all, we in the black community, we claim we down for black pride, black love, black power, but we don't have none of that. Because if we did, we would exhibit it more. We would sit there and say, I am not going to embarrass my brothers and sisters like that, because they would not allow me to do it to a white person. I'm serious, Gail would have never asked a white woman that kind of question. That tells you how Gail and Oprah get down. But I know people say, why you talking about Oprah? I'm sorry, they connected the fucking hip. But Gail, what she did was nasty. Gail, she can show her disdain for Omarosa, but there have been white women that said shit, and you didn't go there. Julie Chen went over there and was telling Camille Cosby, you should leave your husband. Have you made a big stink about it? White women make a big stink. Went over at ESPN, they made a big stink about Ray Rice. Now, Ray Rice don't work for ESPN, but they made a big stink about that video. And what happened? Everybody started saying, NFL got to get rid of him. You got to suspend him. And when Joe, what was his name? Stephen A. Coon, only one time he defended a black man on white women, demanded he be suspended. See, they get on cold when it comes down to us. We don't do that with them. She would have never did that to a white woman. She would never ask that question. I ain't saying you gotta like Omarosa, but why would you do that? Why would you do something that low? This is why a lot of our people don't want to have anything to do with other black people, because they say we don't even respect each other enough to say, hey, certain things I won't do. Just like when people's out here trolling out here on YouTube. I still wouldn't have gotten in the mud with them. I said, no, I ain't gonna do that. We got enough problems as it is as a people. I'm not taking those sides, and I'm not, cause see, I know that when we attacking each other, respecting each other in public, people taking notes. Look at them, look at them, look at them. We fight each other, or we go pretend we black, or we go instigate something. Watch it happen. We did that shit with Kanye West. And I knew exactly what Kanye West was talking about slavery. And white folks, you heard what Kanye West said? And that's when blacks got offended. We only get offended when they get offended. I'm dead serious. As I said before, where the Me Too women's at? Why did y'all question Allison Mack and those people? Why Gail King and guys said we need to do an investigation on Allison Mack? Why haven't anybody in the media crossed the media talk about Allison Mack and her sex cult? Y'all protecting somebody they got dirt on. Y'all ain't question her intelligence, her sanity. Now people say, Harvey, you're defending. I'm not. No. I'm talking about being consistent, being fair. Well, Harvey, she said this about us and Donald Trump. She sold the black community out. Omarosa didn't sell. She sold herself out. Omarosa didn't make policy. If she made policy, then I'll say yeah. But she sold her soul. She played herself. See, we gotta be careful when we throw out them terms. They sold us out. No. She sold herself out. She did it in front of her people. Now her people gonna be critical of her, and rightfully so. But at the same time, don't just join in the disrespect and the pounding of her character based off of white folks determine. I mean, they talking about her like a dog. Matter of fact, Trump called her a dog. I don't. Do you think they would? You think black person would have did it to a white woman? They would arguing Me Too and Times Up with about that. You guys are treat this woman with disrespect, talking all of their clothes and shit. But this, what gets me, this bothers me. It came from an older black woman. Gail been in the business long enough, know how to answer questions. When I heard that, I like, wow. But it's always one of ours. It's always see coons coming in all stripes, folks.